Today I'm going to be doing a kind of roundup video of the Trimcraft event that I went to. You might have seen the video I did on the previous Trimcraft event. This one was a bit different. This one was their Christmas Bloggers Day. So it was themed entirely around Christmas, which was kind of weird. It was really strange just walking into somewhere which was just completely covered in Christmas basically. Really awesome, but kind of messed with my head a bit. I was like, this is so weird, it's summer, but there's Christmas, I'm wearing a Christmas jumper. So yeah, the dress code was like Christmas stuff, so I dug out my Christmas jumper. I did film a little bit of the decorations, so I'll include that now so you can have a look. They had a fireplace set up, which was like the selfie spot. I didn't take any selfies there though. I always find it really awkward taking selfies in a large room of people. They had a Christmas tree, they had a load of like snacks and stuff, which were all kind of Christmas themed. They'd done a really good job at making it super Christmassy. So when I got there, I went in and I said hi to people. I met Lizzie, who does the Love from Lizzie kits. We met at the last one, but I didn't really know her that well then. And obviously between then and now, I've got to know her a bit better. So it was really nice to see her and chat with her. And I ended up pretty much spending the whole day with her. So that was really lovely. So once everyone had arrived, we went into the crafty area where we do all the crafts. And the first craft was to make a wreath. You'll see some footage as I'm talking of me doing my wreath. Yeah, I didn't end up finishing it. The technique that I use when I do decomache is I'm a bit nitpicky. I like it to be kind of perfect and I take my time with it. I like to make sure that I've layered the papers nicely and stuff. I took a bit longer than everyone else, and this was all I managed to get done. I just covered the whole ring in decomache. I do still want to finish this though. I'll be sure to show you a picture once I'm done. So yeah, that was the first craft. I did film a few clips of other people's so you can kind of see how they turned out and how they're meant to turn out, because you wouldn't really know what it was if you didn't know it was a wreath. So yeah, still have that to do. After we'd done that, we then made some cards. All of the cards that everyone made would be donated to charity. So we just used all their Christmas collections and made cards. Now this wasn't my area of expertise, shall we say. My mum makes cards, she loves making cards. That's kind of how I fell into crafting. Was watching her make cards, but I don't have the best eye for cards, so it was kind of tricky. I kind of struggled a bit. So you'll see a clip of the card I ended up making. I'm happy with it. I think it turned out okay. But I did only manage to make one, which I'm kind of bummed about, but I managed to get one done. One's better than none. I think we had lunch after we'd done the cards. It might have been after we'd done the wreath, so yeah, at some point we had lunch break, and then we went on to do crackers. So there was a few different cracker templates that we had on our tables, and so we cut those out and cut them out of the card they had, did all the folding, and then you stick it all together and decorate it. And I wasn't sure what to put around the ends of mine. There was a ton of different ribbon and twine and stuff like that, but I decided to put pom-poms around them. I wasn't sure how it was going to end up, but I kind of liked the outcome. So this was how mine turned out. I just popped on one of these. I kind of wanted to decorate it a bit more, but I didn't have that much time, so I just got one of these and stuck it on the middle. We figured out that these are pretty much for decorative purposes rather than actual crackers. Yeah, it was a really simple make. They have all the templates and stuff for the crafts that we did on the craft blog, so I'll leave it linked below if you're interested. The last thing that they had planned for us for the day was making felt decorations. So again, there were a few different templates which were all available on the craft blog, and we just had to choose one and cut it out of the felt and then sew it all together and put the stuffing in. I chose to do the heart Christmas pudding. I was about to call it a Christmas pie, but I decided to do it in not natural colours, so I chose yellow, obviously. Then I had white icing on it and the green and red holly and berries. It was something new for me. I'm not a massive sewer. I only really sew up holes in clothes and stuff like that. Again, I didn't manage to finish that one. I pretty much got everything done apart from sticking the holly and the berries on. Before the whole day ended, we had a chance to have a nosy at the new planner range that they've just released in Hobbycraft. So Trimcraft have exclusively made some planners for Hobbycraft, so they're only available at Hobbycraft. There is 4 or 5 different types of planners. I had a look through 2 of them. I looked through the normal or like generic day-to-day one, and I looked through the travel one as well. Both of the ones I looked through were amazing. They also had a wedding planner and I can't remember the other 2. But yeah, the ones I had a look through were absolutely beautiful. I was really impressed with the quality of them. They're just a hardback spiral bound planner. They had stickers in them, they had dividers. The pages were really nicely designed, and they are only £15 on Hobbycraft. If you are interested in having a look at them on Hobbycraft, I'll leave a link below. That was pretty much what we got up to at the Christmas Bloggers Day at Trimcraft. Again, it was another amazing event. I come away feeling like oh my god, what just happened? Like, there was so much stuff going on. I chatted to so many people. I realised I never mentioned it at the start, but if you don't know who Trimcraft is, they do a lot of the collections that are available in the range and Hobbycraft. So if you've ever bought craft supplies from the range or Hobbycraft, then it is very likely you'll have some sort of Trimcraft products in your stash. For example, they're responsible for Dovecraft and the first edition range. I am now going to go through the giant goodie bag that we were given. It is basically a giant Christmas sack and it is full up with stuff, so I'm going to try and get through it quite quickly. I'm not going to like sit and talk about every individual thing. There's a few things in here that are my particular favourites, so I will point those out. So the first thing in here is an 8x8 paper pad, and this is from the Dovecraft The Magic of Christmas range, and as you can see it's kind of just classic Christmas with the colours and the patterns on it. There's then this paper pad, and this is the first edition paper The Gift of Christmas collection, so it is quite similar in the kind of classic Christmas as the other one, but the difference with this is it's their first edition paper range, which means inside there's like foiled card, there is textured card, there is a load of stickers, and these are one of the things I'm most excited about. Try not to get the glare on them. So there's a reindeer pack, there is this one which is like Happy Mail and Christmas Mail, and I'm really excited to use this one, I love it. There is a Santa one, there's this one that has silver and gold glitter stars on, there's this one that has things like niece, nan, auntie, sister, grandma. So I suppose if you're making like a Christmas card for someone in the family, you could use these. And these ones are gold glitter. There's these ones which say handmade with love by. And then last of all, there is a load of penguins. There's then this 12x12 paper pack, and this one has more cutesy designs on. I love, love, love the robins in this. And this one also has some glitter pages as well. There are these poinsettia, I think that's how it's said. Poinsettias. I feel like I've just forgotten what that word is. But yeah, there's some embellishments of those. There is then this 6x6 pad, and this collection was one of my favourites, probably my favourite out of all of them they had. This is the Time to Sparkle collection, and it's a Dovecraft one. The colour scheme of this is basically black, gold and white. There is foiling on some of them and the designs are just so nice. For the handmade cards and the cracker, I used paper from this collection. There's some tags from the Magic of Christmas collection. We then have some sentiment toppers from the Time to Sparkle collection, and these just say with love and Merry Christmas on them. The next thing are these, and these are binder clips from the Time to Sparkle collection, and on them they just say with love. There's then some photo frames from the Time to Sparkle collection. We then have the Winter Wishes 8x8 paper pad, and again this is by first edition paper, and this has a load of silver foiling and glitters on. So this is more like the icy colours compared to the classic Christmas colours. There's a Christmas decoupage and paper pad, and this one has a load of little characters and then some papers in. And then there's a decoupage pad from the Wonderland collection, and this one has lots of little glittery bits on it as well, which is really nice. We have some sentiment toppers from the Magic of Christmas collection. We then have these, which again are one of my favourites. These are accordion stickers from the Wonderland collection. So this is one of the things that I used on the cracker I made. There's a pack of mini bows, there's some deco mache paper from first edition paper, there's some pom-pom ribbon from the Wonderland collection. Again, love this stuff, this is what I used on my cracker. We have some mini pegs, there's some gold glittery plastic buttons, there's a pack of black and gold sequins, there's some more plastic buttons, but these are obviously different colours because they're from a different collection. Next there is a load of ribbon from a few of the different collections. I'm not going to split them up, I'm going to show you them like as a bulk because there is a lot of ribbon and I would be here all day if I went through every single one separately. So here is the first little bundle. I love this little polar bear one, it's just little polar bear heads, and I like the generic ones which are like red with white spots and red with white stripes. Then all this ribbon, again a lot of them have little Christmas phrases on. I love this one which just has little white Christmas trees on. I think this is the last of the ribbon. So we've got some holly, there's some stockings, this one says jingle bells and it's got little bells on it. So the last things in here are some washi tapes. So there's this red pattern, this one says Merry Christmas, and then this one is green and it says Merry Christmas. There's like a more modern day one and then a classic green old-fashioned-y looking one. There's some gold snowflake brads from the Time to Sparkle collection, and then last of all there's a selection of Christmas dies. So there's a little Christmas tree, there's a Santa hat, there's a snowman, there's a star, there's a bow, and then there's a tag which has some love hearts and it says Xmas. I'm going to show you this one close up because I think it's one of my favourites. So that was everything that was in the goodie bag slash sack. There was a lot there. I will try and take some photos and and put them on Instagram so you can see them a bit more close up. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we got up to at the Trimcraft event and also what was in the goodie bag. I want to say a massive thank you to the Trimcraft team because these events are so much fun. I'm always a little bit anxious to go to these events. There's always so much to do at these and my brain just kind of goes elsewhere. I just get stuck in with the crafts and stuff, and I always end up having a great time. So yeah, I think that's everything I have to share with you. My office is a Christmas mess right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions, then let me know below and I'll get back to you. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.